How good does it feel for you to actually get a chance to be out here playing and showing what you can do and just showing your skill and having fun playing the game? Because we all know as hoopers, it's cool to be in the NBA, cool to be it, but we want to play. And like you haven't gotten to play your first 3 years, and now showing the world what you can do. How does that feel?
It feels great, honestly, because this is definitely what I love to do is play basketball. And like a lot of other people's careers, there's been a lot of ups and downs for me, but finally getting to play has just been very good for me.
How much did you feel you knew you could do this if you got the opportunity, right? If you knew you had the right scenario like you have here in Orlando, how much of it was that? You knew you could play. You knew you could do this if you had a chance.
No, most definitely. But, I mean, it's the NBA. Everything is about just time and opportunity and just staying with it and just always believing in yourself. And now I got the opportunity to play, and it's everything I could ever ask for.
I just want to know, I'm listening to your teammates. How does it feel to, like, even have your teammates surprised and in awe of what you do when you out there on the court? Because, I mean, like I say, everything you do is something that somebody your size, height, and size shouldn't be doing. So how does that feel when you hear, like, these are NBA players in their own right, and they are, raving about how ridiculous some of the things you do look out there on the court. How does that feel to hear your peers speak about you in that way?
It feels good, and I mean, it just gives me a lot more confidence to just keep on playing hard and just keep doing what I'm doing. Because every time I do something, I look over and the whole bench is going crazy. It just makes me smile and just know my teammates got my back all the time.
Well, Bol, it's not just your teammates. It's everybody in this building. It's starting to be. Look, that's not fair, Q. Look at this. Just throwing it down. It's everybody in this building. It's every arena we're starting to go to now, Bol. Can you feel that from the fans, the appreciation for what you're doing?
No, most definitely. Like, I feel like when I score, it's a little bit louder than others, even in some other arenas. But I guess because, like, I haven't been able to play or showcase, like, what I could do, but now everyone's getting to see it. So they're like, oh, we didn't even know he could do that. But it's always been there. I just haven't been able to show the world.
How about your team? What do you appreciate about your teammates, Bol? Mo Wagner told us it's belief and fight. That's what this team has. Do you see that? What do you appreciate about your teammates?
I appreciate that no matter everything that we've been going through, like, we've all been positive and we've still been, like, very close because, like, we just been, like, it's been hard for us, but we've been sticking together and we just been keeping our heads up, and I love that we just been positive no matter what happens.
How does it feel to be with such a good group of guys? I mean, I feel like it's a great team with the camaraderie, but I feel like the best part is that everybody's kind of young. You guys are all in the same age group. You get to lean on each other and push each other and support each other. How does it feel to be with a group that you get that type of support from and everybody's kind of in the same age group?
I think it's very rare, honestly, that a big group of guys like us that, like, all get along and we have no problems. There's no egos on this team, and we just all love each other like a family, and we're all, like, very close in age. So, like, there's a lot of similarities between all of us, and I just love it. It's like a family here to me.
All right, Bol, last thing. Paulo Banchero got doused with water after the game. Are you excited to get your opportunity to get the ice water bath, or do you want no part of it?
I want absolutely no parts of that water.
That's right. Nobody wanted to get that cold water on them.
Hey, keep this going. That was a lot of fun. There you go, Bol. That was the reaction. You don't want any part of that?
Nah, I'm good. I'll stay dry.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys,
hey,
though.
Keep this going, Bol. That was a lot of fun. We're really enjoying what you're doing. Keep it up.
Sir,
Thank you very much.
Bol, after you guys kind of struggled in the first half there, it really seemed like you guys locked into the small details at the end of the third quarter, carrying all the way into overtime. What did you see that really turned the tide tonight?
Honestly, just us being positive and sticking through, like, most of the game, because, like, halftime we felt that they were, like, letting us back in. But then third quarter, they just went on a little run. But timeout, we just, like, kept our heads up, saying they're going to let us back in the game, just keep fighting, and eventually they did.
Bol, what seemed to change defensively after that first quarter? It seemed like you guys were, much more locked in on your help and everything there.
I just felt like our energy shifted, and we were just a lot more aggressive on and off the ball, and that just helped us, just, like, with our energy, and that just helped us get a lot of stops throughout the stretch.
Paolo, for you down the stretch in the fourth quarter and overtime, what were you seeing? Did you lock in defensively? Was that leading to easy buckets? What was leading to your kind of clutch play down the stretch in the fourth quarter and overtime?
I think I just was trying. I think the whole game I was just letting the game come to me. Really was focused defensively this game, like, just on my assignment, trying to slow down Leonard. And then, I think the ball just found me, later in the game. I don't think I was like passive. I think I was aggressive all game, but I was letting it come to me, and I just tried to, take my opportunities when they came.
Paolo, game high 23 for you tonight, but 13 of those points came from the free throw line. How much of your game is evolving in trying to draw those fouls and get points the easiest way possible?
Yeah, that's been a big part of my game so far this year. Just trying to be aggressive. I don't really go in the lane, thinking, oh, let's go get fouled. Like, I'm trying to go score, and, drawing fouls. It's a result of that. So that's just my mentality, trying to stay aggressive, put pressure on the defense.
Bol, Paul, this is both of you guys. Just how important is it for you guys to get a win in this way, where the offense didn't come easy all the time, but you still figure out to get the stops down the stretch?
I think it was very important for us because it showed, like, when we lock in on defense and do everything correctly, like, we could definitely be a good defensive team. And, like, all our defense just led to, like, fast break points, and it led to easy offense for us. So as long as we focus on our defense, and that would translate on offense.
Yeah, I think what he said, definitely, if we come out with a locked-in mentality on the defense end, I think it always, tends to carry over for us on offense. And then I think just offensively, if we just focus on, moving that thing side to side, getting multiple passes before limit the, isolation, one dribble or no pass shots, all that stuff, and we just move it side to side and everybody touches it. I think, that keeps everybody involved, so that makes everybody else a threat. When everyone's touching it, everybody feels like they can make a play.
Paolo and Bol, how much did you feel the fan energy down the stretch tonight? It seemed like the crowd was especially engaged all the way through that comeback.
I think, yeah, they were huge for us. That last kind of 3 minutes of the game, they were standing up the whole time. And they just been showing up for us every home game, being loud, bringing energy. And, it was time to give them a win and, just play our hearts out to try and get them, a win. It's been a minute, and, they deserve it. So I appreciate them.
Coaches talked about how resilient you guys are as a group, and I know maybe that was more in reference to maybe the injuries that you guys have faced. Now you've still come out and played, but how important is it to kind of have this kind of bounce back game, where you're down kind of big twice and you have to come back and get the win? How important is it for proof of what you guys can do in the big picture?
I think it's very important for us because, like I said again, it shows when we just lock in. It just shows, like, the results. Like, we get a whole bunch of stops, and then that just, like, well, like, you got it, bro.
Nah, I think what he's saying is right. Like, if we just do what we're supposed to and lock in on defense, everyone touches it on offense, we're going to live with the results. And, when we stay at it and stay consistent, as you can see, we went down one time, went down again, but we just stayed with it. We didn't start just chucking up shots. We didn't start, gambling and stop playing defense. We just stayed with what we were doing, and eventually we got back in the game and got the win. So it just shows, we just got to stick with the stuff we know.
Thank you.